Good morning. Oh, it's a cold one, although I just said to my dad, it's not as cold today, but I think I've got that many layers on that I just don't notice it. But Jack Frost is on the floor. Don't know if you can see. It is like 5:45. As you can see, the boy has a hood on. That's the first time he's ever had a hood on. He was actually brilliant. He let me put it on, and at first it was upside down and he couldn't see a thing. He just stood there. Is he really an ex-racehorse? Are you really 4 years old too? Yeah, so I'm just going to get him his breakfast. Today, we are off to Valeview for the very first time. He's never been there. And we are competing in the Intro A. It's a Trailblazer, so there's quite a few there. And we're fourth to go. Our time is at 8:18. Hence, he's already platted. Everything's good to go. Just got to feed him, do his forelock, and hit the road. We will muck out when we get back. We should be back by 10. See you on the other side.
The faster we're falling, we're stopping and stalling, we're running in circles again. Just as things were looking up, you said it wasn't good enough, but still we're trying one more time.
Good news, the plats all stayed in. They're a little bit flat now, but they're still in. That's fine. It's going to be too early to get up and plat him same morning. I forgot to mention, when I got here, he was laying down. And as I looked over the door, Mr. or Mrs. Rat ran across here and behind this door. Now, look what they're doing to his poos. They are mashing them up because apparently they like linseed. And what's he fed on? Bit of linseed. So they're making him mucking out really hard. Thankfully, he's only done the one poo on his actual bedding. This stable's massive for anyone that didn't already guess that. It's an old folding box. He tends to do most of his poo on the rubber matting, but yeah, he does have bedding. Couldn't afford to bed this whole thing. It's huge. But yeah, he looks tiny in here, and he's not. Right, let's get a move on. Right, he's on. It's 6:28. Let's get going. See you when we get there. So guys, here we are in the warm-up. Sorry there's no footage before this. It was all a little bit rushed and I just wanted to get on him and get him in here. This is why, because he's very tense. He always goes very up and down, head up when he's unsure. See, swish of the tail, head shake, another horse. It's not even doing anything. Look at, like that's going to hurt him. As you can see, very choppy. So we only had 20 minutes. I thought 20 minutes is fine, really. He does tire quite quickly. I think it's mentally quite a lot for him. And thankfully, though, my Kenny managed to get a bit of footage of us in the warm-up. So you can see exactly how he was before he goes into the arena. Because I have to say, it was quite different once he got in there. So I'll let you just see a little bit of this and then we'll crack on with the main event. So guys, as you can see, it's showtime. We come from outdoors, indoors. Bearing in mind he's never ever been in this arena. To the right there you will see the window, that's the canteen, for those that have never been to Valeview. Obviously you've got all the blue stuff around the edge, the banners, people walking. You can see Kenny just in the corner there. Judges under the heat lamps at the bottom. They needed them, I can assure you. It was nuggets. Anyway, not enough room to trot around the outside, so we've got to have a trot around the inside, which I was quite thankful for. Just gave him a bit of a chance to see, but we'll move it on now and crack on with the main event. Okay, so here we go. Archie's second ever competition. We got marked on this a 6.5 for our entry. Fairly straight, coming above bit. Yes, he was. Next manoeuvre that we got a mark for is the 20-metre diameter circle at B. Now, again, we scored a 6.5. And it says could be steadier in contact. Yep, totally agree there. That's something we're working on. He's, you know, he's young, he's learning. Then we have to walk 1 horse stride and pick up trot again. We've got 6.5, fluent transition, steadier to contact. Then we get to have a nice trot round the arena to E. Here we have to go E to X, half a 10-metre circle, and then X to B, half a 10-metre circle the other way. And again, 6.5. More balance over X. I don't know what she means there, but then we have to do the transition to walk, and we got a 7 for that. Really pleased with that. Then it's E. Another 20-metre diameter circle. Oh, I lost my voice then. Another circle was what that was meant to be. And I'm actually really pleased because the boy scored a 7 here. Again, both of these were the 7s. I've got no remarks. So, 7 it is. 7! Then we go into our walk, medium walk. We've got a 6.5, tightening in back in downward transition. Then it is the free walk on a long rein. Now, I know he can really walk out. Now, he's just learning to loosen up through his back and drop his head and neck. So, I was really pleased with this. It's the first time he's actually taken the reins out of my hands and tried to go down. I mean, he does it brilliantly when I leave the arena. But, yeah. So, that wasn't too bad. And we actually scored 7, and that was a double pointer. So, we got 14. So 2 7s there. Then I found this next bit quite difficult. It's a 20-metre diameter circle at C. You walk the first half, and then during the second half, forwards into working trot. Now, I was really pleased. He really listens to me. He walks when I say, he trots when I say. He's very good like that. And they've just put 6.5, more supple over back. So I'm guessing they're saying needs to be more supple over the back. Then we change the rein in trot. No marks here, but we scored a 7. Then we come down the centre line. It's saying needs to be steadier to contact. We walk at X, and then we halt and salute at G. Now, we got a 6.5 here. It says more balance to halt. But check out this halt. I thought that was pretty good, personally. But I was absolutely thrilled with that. Guys, really sorry. It was a bit of a rush when we got here. I literally was on him just after 8. And obviously my time is 8:18. So I just wanted to get him over there and get in. It's blooming freezing, so I didn't want to be hanging around. However, that's us done. He's now stood eating some haylage. We're going to wait, see what the score sheet says. Not interested about placings. But you know what? He's never been here before. You go from outdoors to indoors. There's the mirrors at one end, there's the blue banners, there's all the banners around the sides, people coming in and out. You can see the cafe, people moving around in there, and the judges were sat on chairs with heat lamps. He was an absolute diamond. Definitely better than when he was at Moulton. Even in the practice arena, at first he was obviously trotting really short and up, but he did eventually start to work down and relax, which was such a nice feeling. But I'm really chuffed with him, so yeah, we'll wait and see what the judge had to say. I'm pleased though. Guys, you're not going to believe it. There was 11 in the class. I wasn't expecting anything. He's come third. We come third with 67.2%. Clever boy. He's just had some stud muffins. I went and bought them at the shop for him. So deserved. So right, I'm just going to get him home and we'll do a proper debrief when we get back. But let's get you home and out because you deserve it. Oh, second time out. Can't believe it. Right, that's us back. I've now got to muck out and tidy up all this. Obviously, no way was I doing that this morning. He's out in the field. He's eating the grass. He's got his Premier Equine heavyweight rug on because it's freezing. So I just wanted to get him hit home, get him cozy and get him out. He knows what a good boy he's been. He's had so many bloody treats. What an amazing horse he is. He's just taken it all in his stride. I am so bloody proud of him. And he's just like, yeah, just give me the sweets and I'll keep doing it. I watched the video back. You'll have seen it now as well. And you can probably see why I was almost in tears watching it. I watched it while we were having some breakfast over at Valeview. And just the difference from the first one a couple of weeks ago. I'm just so overjoyed with him that the work's paying off. And I think the whole going out, doing the pole clinics, going for lessons, going for some arena hires, not doing a lot while we're there, but just getting him out and seeing the world has really, really helped him. Yeah, and obviously the practice arena today was bigger. We were early, so there wasn't too many in there. And he was a little bit tense, but he did finally drop his head and relax. So for me, that was an improvement. So a step forward. Good boy, Arch. And then you'll see for yourself if you watch my first one. Compare it to this. Even my E-Riders test that I've done, which you will see soon. I get the results for that. Second, I think. That wasn't as nice as what he's just done. So yeah, I can literally say every time has been improvement. But anyway, I'm happy. I've got the rest of the day. It's still morning. I need to crack on and do this. So if you like this, then please like, subscribe, and I'll see you probably for the E-test. I am recording that. So yeah, see you then.